Hello, welcome to Trisha's Cards and Crafts, sorry, and Funfold Friday. I did say yesterday, I don't know whether you watched yesterday's video, but it is going to be folding involved with this, but it's not a card, it's a 3D item. So I thought it would be nice, my last Easter project, I think, for this year, and I'm going to use this stamp set. Well, I'm only using this bit from the stamp set, Filled with Fun stamp set. I'm not going to use any of the other stamps for today. I'm probably going to use my Happy Easter again. My Happy Easter stamp from this Excellent Eggs stamp set. So I'm going to get that out. That's fine. And I'm also using the dies that come in the bundle with the Filled with Fun. What have I done with it? But they will fit through the mini embossing, cut and embossing machine. Here it is, the Filled with Fun dies. And I'm going to make a little box, and then I'm going to cut out two sides for the box with this piece of, with this die. I'm going to cut 4 wheels out for each side with these wheel dies, with black card, basic black. I'm going to cut out 4 of these inner wheels to go onto them using some silver foil, and then I'm going to do 4 of this sort of wood grain effect, these pieces to go on the sides as well. So I'm going to cut 4 of those out because I'm going to put 1 on each side, plus I'm going to cut them down to put them onto the ends as well. Now, I haven't worked out exactly how I'm going to do the handle, because the handle that it comes with, I could try it. There's a handle in here, and I'm thinking now maybe I will use it. Oh, this has got stuck to the, never mind, get that off. The handle that it comes with is here. And maybe I could stick 1 on each side. So I'll maybe get some more black and cut that out of black, and we'll see how that works. So that's another piece. So I'll need to cut 2 of those out as well. And will I get them both out of there? I think I will, yes. So I'll use that piece. So I'm only using my scraps up to do that. So that's going to be how I'm going to do it. Now, I measured the side of the cart, and it's just about 3 inches long, and I thought, well, if that's the case, so that I can get enough sweets in, I'll make it 2 inches wide. So I've got 1 inch, that's about 1 inch deep, and I want it so that I'll be able to fit the tires on as well, the wheels on. So I'm going to make these sides 1 inch either side, and 1 inch, so I'll need 1 inch at each end and 1 inch each side, and so that bit in the middle will be 2 by 3. So 2 inches across by 3 inches. So altogether, I've cut a piece that is 4 inches by 5 inches. Now, I have already scored it, but I'll just go over it again. And you score it at 1 inch all the way around. So I've done it 1 and then turned it another 1. Okay, so it's the same thing all the way around. So I've got it scored on 4 sides. So I'm going to put those away for a minute. I don't need those at the moment. I'm going to use my bone folder. I don't need that, it's all getting in the way. Here's my bone folder, and I'm going to fold this on each side. And to make up this box, I think I'm going to just cut up scissors or snips, and I'm going to cut up the two sides to the first score line. I'm going to miter those in, oops, on each side, like you would do with any box really, and then do the same thing on the opposite side. So cut it up to the first score line, miter in the edges, cut up, and then miter in those pieces, so I can get rid of those little pieces now. Here we go. So here's my box shape. So I will be putting glue on these pieces here, and then I will stick them to this piece here. I might just cut a little bit off each end as well, because otherwise they're going to meet in the middle, and I don't want them to meet in the middle. And that one. So get rid of these pieces as well. Right. And I'm going to use Tombow for mine. You don't have to, you can use whatever adhesive you like. But so that I've got a little bit of wiggle room, I'm going to use Tombow. Oops. I want to get it towards the end of it, but I don't want to go over. And last one here. There we go. So this is this piece. Now I've made my box, and I can leave that then to dry, so that when I can, so what you want to do is to get your corner pieces and the edge to match, and just hold that in place for a minute so that the glue can take. Do the same thing on each of the corners. You don't want it to come over, you want it to match so that your side comes against the crease that you've got there, and then there, and lastly that one there. Okay, so I've got my box. I can put this for the glue to really take well. Now might just use my bone folder and make sure it's pressed down nice and firmly. Make sure the glue really takes. Okay, so that's my box done. So that's the basis of my treat holder. And now we've got to do some die cutting. So I want two of these pieces. I want that one to be cut out twice. I want 4 of these. Put that with 2 pieces. I forgot, I do want to stamp this, and I'm going to use Tone on Tone. This is a piece of Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to stamp with Lemon Lime Twist this bunting, and I've got out here. So I'm going to do a Tone on Tone. So here we go. But I think it's going to stand out quite nicely anyway. So there we go. And I might do 2 lots. Ha ha ha, she says. She's going to do 2. There we go. I think they'll probably fit along the sides of the track, but we'll see. I might not use it, we'll see. And I will need a piece of white card. Oh, hang on. I might as well do that at the same time. Here's a piece of white, and I want to do my Happy Easter, and I think I'll do that one in the Lemon Lime Twist as well. Just put that on here, and I'm going to fussy cut that. There we go. That looks okay. Actually, that doesn't look very white to me. That looks more like it's... Doesn't matter. Anyway, so that one's going to be die cut. So that's going to go over there, like that. Hopefully that'll be dark enough for you to be able to, see the detail on the flags. 1, 2, put that away before I stick my hands in it, and that's another piece. Then I've got 2 pieces, 2 of these wheels for 1 piece. Don't want them too close to each other. There, that's 1, and that's for the other one. And the handle is going to come off this piece. Pardon me, sorry. Here. I think I'm going to need some more tape. A little piece more, just in case. And then I want to cut, I only want 2 pieces, so I don't need all of this. Just want enough to make 2. Put that out of the way. There for now. And 1 piece on here. Yes, maybe on the side there like that. There we go. So that. So I've got all my pieces. I can cut this out quickly. And hopefully. And here we go. There we go. Sorry, I can't talk and cut very easily. Right, so that's my Happy Easter. That bit's done. Just cut that off. Don't need that bit. That'll do for another time. Right, so now we can do our cutting. So let me get my mini, die cutting machine out. And I need my plates. There we go. So I've got my 1 and 2 and my cutting plate. That can go out of the way. Don't need my Happy Easter a minute. So I've got 1, 2, 3. That can go through together. There we go. And then this one over the top. Whoops. Where did that go? Oh, right. And that can't have gone very far. But I can't see it. Here it is. No, it's not. That's purple. Looking for black. Come on. Where did you go? That's not it. Sorry, I won't be a second. Well, let me just take that off there first. Don't need that. But I do need these 2. And I need to put them onto another piece of black card that I've got here. That can go on. Oops, that's not quite right. There we go. So that's on there. I can, oh, there's the 2 little middles of the wheels. Middles for my wheels. It's 2. And take that off there. And turn it round. there like that. So that's on there. Now I've got to find my handle. Where did they go? That is really odd. Oh, here it is. Right, so take this off here. Oops. Push this out for the middle. That's one handle. And I turn this round, do that one this way up, and that can go here as well. So that's my second set. I'm going to push these through. I think if I wanted the wheels to go round, I'd have to spend a little time thinking about how to make an axle for the wheels. So maybe use a cocktail stick or something, but I'd have to work out how to stop it from being hurting somebody. So I will leave that one for another time, but that's the idea anyway for those. So I've got 2 more centers for my wheels, 2 more wheels. That's finished with, and I've got another handle. So I've got my 4 wheels. Whoops, 4 wheels. So I don't need those either anymore, so those can go there. And then I've got my second handle. I'll have a look how easy that will be in a moment. And I don't need that piece, so I can take those off there and put that one with those. Now I'm going to do my first on one side. I think I can do that side. Make sure that's on properly, and that piece of bunting. And push this through. Come on, you can go. You can do this. Go on. You can do this. Yes, here we go. So that one's gone through. So I've got one piece of bunting, hopefully come through. There we go. So I've got one piece. And then I want to put that back on for the second piece. I can line them up properly. I think that's about right. That's my second piece. There we go. And my first side is 1, and then I want another one out of this as well. That one can go there. So I need that there and there, and then we can get this one to go through. There we go. So that's my second side, and there. Oops. Piece of that. Don't need that now because I've got 2 sides, and I've got my 2 pieces of bunting, hopefully. If I can get it out. There's my second piece. Don't need that. I can take that off there. So that's finished with. Now I've just got to cut the sides. So I'm going to do 4 of these out of this piece of red card. And the red card that I'm using is Sweet Sorbet. Oh, this one doesn't want to go. Whoops, there we go. That's 1. And that's my first piece. The sides, I could have used a different colour. It might have been nice, but I'm not going to do it now because I've already started. So I will carry on with, whoops, this one. Stick that on there like that. Whoops, don't need it to be that far down. That should be okay, hopefully. Might put that over the top. go through again. The thing with this piece is it's not just die cutting it, it's also embossing it. So that's why I think it must be a little bit extra thick. So my third piece, that'll do. One more after this. There we go. It is a bit, it seems to be a bit thick. Don't think it likes, whoops, this piece doesn't want to go through. So last one, whoops, I'm throwing it away. So that can go there, like, whoops, that, and that go through there. One last time. There we go. And we've cut all our pieces out now. So I don't need this now. I can put that away. And put that away. Now we can finish these little pieces off. So we've got side panels. Right. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get the middle pieces out. If not, it doesn't really matter too much. Thought so. It's just slightly caught. I can use my snips, I think, just to release them there. That's okay. And it looks like it's the same on this side. Don't quite want, doesn't quite go in the middle. If I'd used my full-sized machine, it probably would have been fine, and I could have made sure it's just this little base along here, just didn't quite go through in the middle. I could have put it at an angle if I'd used the bigger plates, but that's the only problem, I think, is that yeah, it just so doesn't want to catch in the middle. There we go. Let's just finish this off. Snip this bit out. And there we go. There. And the same thing on this side. Don't know whether the other two pieces are the same. We'll find out any second now. And this piece along here. That's two. And that one comes through. That's okay. And this one looks as though it's okay too. 3 and 4. Last little bit. Just going to snip this one out. This one didn't go all the way through. There we go. So we've got our 4 panels, and there we go. Right, so let's put our wheels together first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I think I might do is I might just put some glue in the center of each of the wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I need much more than that, hopefully. There we go. And then we'll put the centers over the top. 1, 2. Good job they're not going round. It would look a bit wonky, perhaps. I don't know. Right, 2, 3. These would make good little records if you were going to use to make something with some musical things. Right, now for the sides, I'm going to put this over the top, but I want to know where to put the wheels. So I'm going to put one there and one under there. So I want that at the top, along the top. So I want to make sure I get it in the right place. So I'm going, ooh, no, don't do it like that. Right, I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to hold that in place where I want it to be, and I'll just draw there and there so I know where to put my glue. And I'm going to put some glue there and there, like that. Now these can go just slightly under or higher than that. So there. So you won't see where the pencil line is if it sticks. There, like that. There we go. So that's 2 wheels, and then on the other side, use this piece. Hopefully they are the same, front and back. And that again, I want that to be along the top there, and it doesn't matter about the bottom so much. And I will mark, and I've got it equally front and back. One there and one there. And I can put my glue again where, if it comes out, I've made my marks there. There we go. And then we'll put our other 2 wheels there and there. So I've got my wheels in place now. Before I put the sides on, I think that will be on that side. Yeah, I'm going to put these on as well. Now one of them is going to have to be the wrong way round. Doesn't really matter which one. So I'm going to put a small blob of glue just there and put that on there like that. And then I'm going to turn it over and put another blob of glue just there. Now I want to try and make sure I get these at the right angle, so at the same angle. Whoa, come back. I need to sort of hold them so that I can see. Yeah, I think that's about in the right place and the right angle. So just hold that down and try and get my finger off. So that's my 2 handles. I did think maybe they would have come together, so they will just about, but I think I'll leave them like as they are. So my wheels are on. Now we can put the side pieces on like this. I'm not sure I actually need the side pieces, but I've got them anyway, so I might as well use them. And there's one on there, so that will cover up where the handle is as well. I've got glue on my thumb, so I'll hold it down with this one, press it down. Might just use my bone folder and press it from the inside, and then I'm going to turn that one over and stick the other side on over here. Put some glue on. And put that over there like that. And I'm going to turn it over and just press it down again with my bone folder to make sure it's nicely adhered. So that's the sides of my boxes done, except I'm now going to put these panels over the top. So that's going to go along there, and I think I'm going to put these on. If I can find my mini dimensionals, I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. Oh, does it matter? Yes, it does, that side. So, because these aren't quite so wide, so I might just use 1, 2, and 1 each. So 2 on each end and 1, 2 in the middle. So we'll see, 1, 2. There's lots of layers on this. 4, 5. That's all of the pieces off, and then that will go on there like that. So it looks as though you've got wooden sides to it, and I'll do the same thing with another one on the side there. So I need 2 at each end. Hopefully you can see this. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this doesn't have to be just for Easter. This could be done, you could put little treats in. You could make this for Christmas as well and have them as table treats, or if you're having a party, you can have them and make them as table gifts at a party, for if it's a boy or a girl's, because it depends what you want to put inside, and you can have them all different colours, so you can choose any colour to make them with. So now that will go on the side there like that. And now I've got to cut these down, so I'm going to, this got to be 2 inches, so if I put that in the middle, and I'm going to cut there and there, that will give me 2 inches, so I can cut that piece off there and this piece off here. If I have got a rubber, I can just, I've got a little bit showing still. Oops, there, that came away. Right, so let's put some more dimensionals on the back of this, and that will keep that together then. So I'm going to use maybe just, if I can get away with it, 4 on this one. There we go. So 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4. That one. So that, put that one along there like that. And then I'll just do this end as well. So again, I'll put that so that that's in the middle, and I'm going to mark it at 7 and 5. So now I've got 2 inches either side. I've got my little bits that I cut off, got all of those. So that bit then will fit across there. Some more dimensionals. You could just stick it down flat, you don't have to use dimensionals, but I think it's going to look okay with dimensionals. Just give it a little bit of extra dimension using dimensionals. There we go. So that's those. So that's going to come across there. I think that's better. There we go, like that. Then I've got my bits of think I'll just stick those down flat. So I'm going to put some glue on the backs of the bunting, and wherever it touches, hopefully it will stick to. So that's that one on that side. Make it look a bit more festive. And one on this side. So put them on the back of this one. Come on, you can come out. There we go. So I've got glue on the back of those. Hopefully you can see. And that I'm going to stick down onto there. And I've got my Happy Easter. Which way round would I put it? That way. And I'll put those on dimensionals as well, because I can. And it'll just give it a bit of a lift. I'll use 3 on that one. So the other thing you could do, if you wanted to make this pop out even more, would be to just go around, the edge with one of the marker pens, or even an ink pad, if you're careful, and it will just make it stand out even more. So I'll put that on there. Or I could actually, hang on, come off, come off. I don't know. Did I pat it down too much? Don't think I did. There we go. I was just thinking then, actually, that might look nice if I put it on this end here. So that can go just about fit on there. So my Happy Easter's there. I've got my handles on the other end. Now I just need something to put in my truck. My little, so that's quite good. I think that turned out quite nicely. So let's see if we can find something to put in here. I've got some, what have I got? Some Easter eggs somewhere here. Oh, these are, let's try these. I've got these Lindt chocolate eggs, and they're all different colours. So let's see if we can put some of those in there. Oh, quite a lot. Won't it? Nice. So there's my little truck, and it will move if you want it to. Filled with eggs for Easter. Little mini Easter eggs. You could probably fit some, I've got some Cadbury's Heroes. You could put some of these. Let's move those out a minute. See how many of these it will hold. See what I've got. I've got Crunchy Bites and Fudge. You could make your own little selection boxy thing. And there's a caramel as well. So you could fit quite a lot in those. Maybe you could do it the other way around. Make them go across instead of, there we go. So you could hold 4 or 5 little heroes. So you've still got your cart, and the wheels don't go round obviously, but it will stand up. So you've got your heroes, or you've got your little mini eggs. Might put the mini eggs back in. No. And how many we've got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, there's 17. Maybe I'll take one of those out. Right, I'll put it back in the box. So it easily holds 16. It could hold more if you wanted it to. And there's my little Easter truck. My fun little Happy Easter truck, which you can move along if you want to pull it along. So somebody might enjoy playing with that at Easter time. If you want to, you can add some little, these are the rainbow adhesive back dots that come with, what is it? Those hot air balloon set. Sweet. We've got all these different colours here, so you could easily use one of those, some of those on there, or there's lots of other ones you could use as well if you wanted to. But I think actually it looks quite nice as it is, and I think I would probably leave it as is, because I think there's enough decoration on there, because it's got both sides are decorated. And you could put, if you've got some letters, another thing you could put somebody's name on it. You could put their names on the side. You could if you've got a die cut number 4 and a U, you could put 4U or something like that there. So there's lots of different ways you can make this your own. I hope you've enjoyed watching that, and I hope maybe you'll have a go yourself. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. There we go. If you want any of the products that I've used, for instance the truck, it's one of the new online exclusive items that are available now. The stamp set and the die set, they're filled with fun, and the dies and the stamps are available as online exclusives, so you can find them in my online shop. I'm sure I haven't seen anybody making anything with it as a 3D item, but I've seen lots of people with cards. So you've got flowers, so you could make it, you could have it as a Mother's Day card maybe, or a birthday card. You could use it with birthday presents and your cake on there, and a little flag. You could have balloons. There's so many things you can do this. There's some nice You Make My Heart Bloom, celebrating someone special, sending loads of happiness. There's some nice sentiments and things in there. You've got some confetti that you could use. You could make it, if you didn't put the cake on, you put extra presents on, because you could always do that. You could make that into maybe a wedding cake, or if you just took didn't do the candles on the top, you could make it a wedding cake, so it could be for somebody's wedding. There's so many different things you could probably do with this. Hopefully I will be making some more cards and things with this again in the future. If you've got any questions, if you do have a go at this, please share what you make. You can always make up your own. You can cut circles out for the wheels using punches. If you've got small circle punches, you don't have to have the sides like that. You could just make the box. You can cut your own handles to fit, make your own handles for it if you wanted to, or you could just put some string, some cord or some ribbon to make something to pull it along with, if you wanted to pretend that it's going to be pulled along. You can use any sentiment you want on it as well. It'd be nice for birthdays, for parties, for anything like that, and I think it's great for Easter as well. So there we go. I hope you'll have a go. If you want any of the dimensions again, just give me a shout and I will put them on my blog, or I can put them on either on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So I mean, it's quite straightforward for the actual box. But if you haven't got the dies and you haven't got time to get them before Easter, you can, if you wanted to do it for Easter, you could just, like I said, use 2 different sized circle punches to make your wheels. You can always cut your own. You don't have to have the sides like that. You can decorate it with some bunting that you make yourself. So, and the wheels are holding up quite well with all those eggs in it as well. So that's not bad going. Right, like I said, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.